One of Moe's lessons is, I do not want the toe of the club alive. Today we're going to talk about what he meant by that comment.
Here's Hogan's move.
What's he?
Way over here, see, but woo.
Why does he do that and you don't?
Whatever suits your muscles.
Yeah.
He wants to make the toe live, I don't.
Yeah, you want to keep the
I
keep
don't
it.
want the toe. I don't want the toe live at all. There's my way. Right there,
Never lose it left then.
Nope. Never. Not my way. Never go left as long as I live. Watch, you're dead straight. Just as straight as you can hit it.
See you later.
Thank you for the
Huh?
Oh, you're welcome.
It's like a machine.
Here, straight as you can hit it. Right there.
It is good. You're probably tired, aren't you?
No.
Not tired?
Don't get tired doing this. Why? Or Hogan or Mangrum.
That's true.
That's peanuts. You mean this is worth 1,000?
Oh,
The greatest?
sure.
Well. And come here for the good of my health. First time he sees me in 20 years and it won't pay me.
Welcome to my channel, Moe Norman, and some of the things he would say. And I gotta admit, when I spent time with Moe and I would hit golf balls with him or play golf with him, and I was digging into what's he gonna teach me today, or better yet, just listening to the things he would say and what they meant. And then taking those things, sometimes writing them down and looking at them going, what did he mean by that? And one of the things that he told me and he demonstrated to me was he never wanted the toe of the club alive. And so I'm like, okay, makes sense because of the plane of the club, plane of the face, square in the face, all made sense. But my question was always, how is he doing that? Not what is he doing? I mean, you can see what he's doing. You can see the results of what he's doing, but how is he doing that? And it's really fascinating when you dig into this because what does he mean by the toe of the club? So here's the toe of the golf club right here. And he would always demonstrate that when he was coming down, that he didn't want the toe alive. He didn't want rotation. He didn't want to ever rotate the face, right? He didn't want to get this rotated action through the ball. So this was all never alive. Well, if it's not alive, then he's saying it's not rotating. But here's what he did. If you look at his lead hand position, combined with his address position, you can't look at him independently. You got to look at his tilt of his body and his lead hand position. You see a grip. You're going to call it maybe a weak grip. I don't call it a weak grip. I call it completely neutral with the face. You're going to see a lead hand position that can max range his lead arm. Here's what I mean by that. If you tilt your body and I put my arm into flexion and I get internally rotated. So I'll explain this in a minute, but if I go this way with my arm, see this arm, upper arm is inside, internal. And this stays internal, right? It stays internal. Then watch my forearm. Look at that, max range. That's as far as I can turn from my elbow down. That's as far, and look at the back of my hand. See my glove, see the Callaway symbol on my glove? It only goes to the target. Okay. Now, I'm gonna apply that kinesiology. I'm gonna apply that biophysics to keeping the toe dead, not alive, right? Watch how he does it. Tilt is a major factor to this because now I'm trying to get this thing to max range at through impact, right at impact. So watch this. So when I take my backswing, look at my arm, it goes, remember I said you have to go internal rotation? That's the backswing, internal rotation of the arm. See that? Now I stabilize. Now I'm gonna turn. Look at my arm, staying internal, staying internal, staying internal. Look at this arm, still internal. And then watch, I'm still tilted. See the shoulder? And watch, because this is still internal, max range, max range. See that? It could only square. And guess what? I can't go past that. I can't close the face. Now, this is why I can hit balls, I can hit 20 balls and only square a face, because I've made this, I'm trying to think of a good term for this, I've made this kind of mistake proof. tilt, internal, max range. Tilt, internal, max range. That's why Moe never felt the toe turn over, because he couldn't. He couldn't turn it over. Watch this. Watch me hit this ball. Tilt is a big factor to this. You can't just do this if you don't have tilt. Look at my hand position, neutral, max range. I'm gonna take it back, leverage, and I'm gonna bring it back down, staying in my tilt. I can't close the face. I can't hook it. But for those of you that come over the top of it, I can't come over the top of it either. I can't come over the top. Why? Because of tilt. Watch this. I go to the top. If I'm tilted, if you're tilted, I can't come over it. And what happens is if you're coming from the inside, you can only go square a face. Moe's tilt, Moe's lead arm going internal, and the max range of the hand squares the club every time from the proper path. And that's the way you do it. That's why Moe is so amazing, because you get the club in the right position, you get the hand neutral, other hand non-rotational, you're in your tilt, and now there's nothing that can happen except a square face. Here we go again. That's a 6-iron, hit into the wind, 170 yards. Normally hit it about 180. But I'm not trying to square a face. I'm not working at this. I'm not rolling the hands. I'm not fighting anything. I'm just setting up, putting my arm into position, giving it its limit, leveraging the club, and then ripping through it. That's all I'm doing. It's hit perfect. That's what Moe meant by the toe not being alive, but it was because of the positions that he was creating with his swing. So you look at his address, the tilt, the arm flexion, the arm position, matching the face, leveraging the club internal, staying internal, max range, square the face, and then after that, release onto the plane. Beautiful golf swing of Moe Norman. Most amazing thing I've ever seen. If you saw him in person, if you saw Moe hit balls in person, you'd be doing what I'm doing today, hitting golf balls just like him. Thanks for joining me. Click the bell icon, give me a thumbs up. I'll see you in the next video.